Sean, you scared me.
What are you doing here?
I didn't mean to wake you, honey.
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Your brother asked for his blanket. Here it is. Now, let's keep going. I don't want to keep you waiting.
Wait,
What?
I'm going to ask you something.
Of course, what is it? Yes?
Are you disappointed in me?
No, why would you say that?
I don't know.
Because of Jeremy? Oh, darling. Let me tell you something.
Yeah?
I know it's tough having to look after your brother. And I know sometimes it feels like you don't do enough to take care of him. But what's important is that you are always there for him. Your brother will need you soon, even if it doesn't seem like it right now.
What do you mean by that?
It is your responsibility as a big brother to be there. And in return, he'll be there for you when you need it.
I'm just...
Scared, I know, and I don't blame you. You should be.
What?
You should be scared.
Why?
Because one day, I'll be gone, and so is your father, and Jeremy will only have you left, and then there will be no one there to care for you. No one.
Huh?
And when I die,
Mom? What are you saying?
what's wrong? You look like you're having a nightmare. Oh, honey,
Stop, you're scaring me.
you should lie down. I've got to go.
But, Mom...
Sean, seriously.
Mom, I need
Sean!
Mom?
It's all right, honey. No need to worry.
No, Mom, what's going on?
Don't worry, darling. I'm right here. I will always be right here.
Dad? What's going on?
It's your move, Sean.
Move for what? Dad? No, please, don't leave! I don't understand.
It's your move, Sean.
Move for what? I don't understand!
Check, mate.
Hey, are you okay? What's wrong? Another bad dream?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I'm here now. It's okay.
Okay. I think I'm fine.
These nightmares seem to be getting worse. Do you need anything?
No, I'm okay. I just need some water.
This is the third nightmare you've had this week. Maybe you should see someone about it.
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm used to it now.
It doesn't make it any
Babe, I'm fine. They're just dreams. I can handle it.
Whatever you say.
Anyway, what's going on? Why are you here?
What? I can't come see you now?
No, I just wasn't expecting a visit, is all.
I thought I'd keep you company. You know, in a few weeks it's gonna have been a year since.
I know.
Do you think that's what's causing the nightmares?
I don't know.
If you wanted to talk about it, I'm always down to
Talk about it, yes, I know. But I'm okay. Seriously.
All right. You know I don't believe you.
Well, you should. Talking isn't going to fix anything. I just need something to take my mind off of that.
that only works for so long.
It's worked for this long, so what'll it be? What do you want to do?
You still have this thing?
Yes, I still have it. And it's in mint condition.
It's a chessboard, not an action figure. Let's play a game.
No, that's okay.
Why? Afraid you're gonna lose?
Of course not.
Then why not?
Because I haven't played chess in over a year.
And because you're gonna lose.
Why do you say that? I'm an expert at chess.
Expert? You have terrible strategy.
Do not.
You do.
How?
For starters, you always choose the black pieces.
So, it's not about what color you choose, it's about strategy.
You're right. Except when there is no strategy, choosing black puts you at an automatic disadvantage.
I have a strategy.
Is losing your strategy?
I've beaten you before, a few times.
39 times, to be exact.
See? 39's not too bad.
39 out of 592 games.
Oh.
Those are just the ones I've kept track of.
Well, how many more times can we possibly play?
Well, we started dating our junior year of high school, and I didn't start keeping track until the following summer. So that's at least a year of games not accounted for. I mean, I can take a wild guess of how many times we played back then.
No, that's okay. And besides, we didn't start dating in high school. We started dating after our 5-year reunion.
Sure, that's when we stayed together, but we definitely dated in high school.
We hung out, but we weren't dating.
We did a lot more than hang out.
But that doesn't mean we're dating.
Were you hanging out with anyone else in high school?
No.
Did we not go to homecoming together?
Well.
We were dating.
Okay. That's still 5 years after we graduated high school and we didn't play.
Because I went away for college and you didn't.
You know I couldn't leave my brother here.
I know. It's just a shame you didn't get better in chess during those 5 years.
Oh, whatever. I could beat you again.
Not gonna happen.
Why's that?
Your first 8 moves are always so predictable.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. You always clear a straight path to get your rooks out as soon as possible so you can attack quickly. You remember that time we were signed up for our chess tournament in high school? It was for the teacher that had cancer. What was her name?
Mrs. Henderson?
Right, Miss Henderson. We both made it to semifinals. I watched all your matches and realized you always use the same 8 moves to start out with.
I can't help it. It's how I was taught to play.
And who taught you that?
My dad taught me to play. It was one of the ways he tried bonding with me.
He obviously didn't teach you enough because you were so predictable. During that tournament in high school, I had you beat in minutes, and you were using the same strategy the last time we played. You are so bad at playing ahead.
I like to stay in the moment, worry about what's going on now. If I look too far ahead, it'll pull all my focus and I'll end up screwing myself over.
You have to be able to balance both.
You know, they try to do that school tournament every year after, but can never get more than 6 people to sign up.
Yeah, everyone was being sore losers from the previous year.
Yeah, that sucks. Could have been a great tournament those last 2 years.
Sean, you didn't sign up after the first year either.
Yeah, I know. I was going to show off. Okay, I was a bit upset I got beat. By a girl.
Oh, it was the fact that I was a girl.
Well.
It wasn't the fact that you liked me and you didn't want to ruin you asking me to prove that either of us had lost in the tournament.
That tournament was rigged from the start.
No, it's not that hard to get into chess theory, Sean. Maybe you should finally listen to me. Let me teach you the basics.
My talent comes from raw raw intelligence. Anna, I don't need theory to be good.
You've been saying that for quite some time now. Maybe you should give theory a try at least once. It could help.
Seriously, I'm okay. I don't need any help.
Suit yourself, but don't complain when you get beat next time. Are you sure you don't want to play a quick game?
Yes, I'm sure. I'd rather just relax and watch a movie or something.
Okay, that's fine.
What?
Oh, nothing.
No, tell me, what is it?
It's just, I love you.
I know you do. Stop being on machine, come here.
Sean, come on, get up. It's almost 3 o'clock. Come on, you didn't even take out the trash like I asked.
Jeremy, I said I would when I got up.
I'm not going to keep sleeping this late again.
Again? I've not slept this late in a while.
Yeah? How late were you sleeping yesterday?
Not like noon, I think.
2:30.
What? No, there's no way.
And the day before that.
Okay. That's because I was staying up all night working on my book, which is coming along great, by the way. Almost done with the second chapter. Finally introducing the main, what's it called?
Character?
No, like, the problem the characters face. Makes them all go and fix it, come up with a solution, or whatever. Anyway, that's where I'm at.
You're 2 chapters in.
Yeah, but they got a lot of meat to them.
How long is this so far?
Like 6 or 7 pages.
Per chapter?
Huh? No, total. Like 7 pages total.
Oh.
They're smaller chapters, sure, but they got a lot of context. It's gonna be so good though. And the money I make off of book sales, I use to finally buy my own house. Like that one on Baker Street that I really like. And I'll finally be able to pay you back all the money I spent.
That would be nice.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't mess with that.
I'm just looking at it. I completely forgot you had this.
Yeah, it's mine. Leave it where it was.
I was gonna put it with the other game. Just maybe out of the way, so you can maybe clean this mess up.
It's not a mess.
It's looked like this for a month now. Please, just clean it up. Throw away the trash, reorganize something.
I'll organize it, it's fine.
And didn't I ask you to take out the garbage too? I would like the place to be somewhat clean before Liz gets
I'll
home.
do it, just give me a minute.
It's overflowing. Can you
I
please-
said I'll get it!
And grab the mail too. Please. Oh, hey, I got your text. What's up?
I got accepted in my youth grad program.
Oh my God, no way!
Yes, and I got a paid assistantship, which also covers tuition.
Oh, I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
Wait, it's almost June. How'd you get in this late?
I'm assuming they had a few people drop out, which must have cleared a spot for me in the program.
That's great.
But they want me to start classes this summer.
This summer? This is when?
June 6th?
June 6th? That's in less than 2 weeks.
I know.
I mean, that's incredible. I'm excited for you, but what does that mean?
I'll have to find a place to live in New York. My sister was telling me about these apartments downtown that are just
How long
down the
will you be
street.
gone for?
What do you mean?
Like, when does the semester end? When will you be moving back?
Oh, I didn't think I was going to.
Moving to New York permanently?
I figured that was the plan. You know, I've always wanted to move back to New York. I'd be closer to my family.
That's it then? You're just leaving?
No, I'm not just leaving you. I want you to come with me.
Seriously?
Yes. We're practically married at this point, Jeremy. You and I go, I want you to come with.
I don't...
Come on. You said before that you want to be out of this town. It's the perfect opportunity. Other than Sean, don't have any family here.
My dad still lives here.
Yeah, but is he really what's keeping you here?
Well, no.
Then come with me to New York. You know I don't want to go without you.
You sure it's okay? I mean, I don't want to get in the way or anything.
We've talked about this already, Jeremy. You're coming with me.
We had like one conversation like a year ago.
Do you not want to come now?
Of course I do. It's just...
You know, the school is only 20 minutes away from where New York branches.
So?
So, do you know if they filled that regional position in here?
I'm not sure.
Maybe you should call someone and ask.
Oh, that's a great idea. I'll be right back.
Hey, where's Jeremy go?
He had a call work about... I'm not sure. Something about a leak at one of his properties.
Oh, damn, you know which one?
No idea.
Well, hopefully everything's okay. Oh, shit. I can grab a mail. I'll be right back.
So they haven't filled the position yet. And if I get my transfer application by tomorrow morning, with all the paperwork for me to have it sent over to the regional office by tomorrow.
That's awesome.
This could actually work. And if you're still down, you can finally attend that wedding we keep putting off. Hey, what's wrong? What is it?
Your brother?
What about it?
What's he going to do?
Well, just come with us until you find something place, right?
I don't think...
Maybe find a place with an extra bedroom, the extra income from the promotion, maybe find a better place to live.
I think you underestimate how much it costs to live in New York.
You can stay with us. You can sleep on the couch like he's been doing for the last year.
Is that really what you think is best for him?
Well, no.
I think it's time for Sean to figure things out on his own.
You can stay with us like he's been doing for the last year.
Do you really think he's going to take that initiative and find his own place?
He's going through a lot right now.
Jeremy, it's been almost a year.
You know what's his fiance?
I know that. Losing her must have been devastating for him. And I know a year isn't long enough for someone to grieve. I mean, grief has no timeline, but if he doesn't start to at least try to get better, he'll just get into this cycle for his whole life. I know he's your big brother and you look up to him, but...
What?
You need to let him stand on his own 2 feet again.
I know. I just worry that he's going to end up just like that.
And nobody wants that for him, especially you.
I have no idea what I would even say.
You've known Sean your whole life. There isn't a person on this planet that knows or understands your brother more than you do.
I can't tell him that his fiance's dead and he needs to move on. I can't.
Yes, you
No,
can. You have to. You can't let him lie on that couch the rest of his life. He's starting to turn into your dad, rotting away like a bad apple.
Looks like a letter from me why you came for you, Liz. Other than that, just typical bills and stuff.
Hey, Sean.
Hey, are you all doing anything tonight? This dude, we just came out. I think we should all go see it. It's about this bear that bunch of shit ton of drugs in the woods and goes on a rampage. It's gonna be awesome.
I have to go into the office again tonight.
Right, that week. Well, if you can't go, maybe you can give me some money and Liz can drop me off. I mean, I can walk, but it'd take a couple.
don't think that should be a problem. Here.
Sure, I can take you.
Sweet. Nice little bro. I'm gonna take a shower.
Don't look at me like that.
You need to get over this mindset that you owe him the world.
No, I owe him everything.
No, you don't.
He took care of me when I was growing up. After Mom died, Dad was devastated. So devastated they didn't really take care of us. So Sean grew up. He made sure I was fed every day, got up on time for school, took me to hang out with my friends while he worked 2 jobs. Because of that, I owe him everything.
You have given him so much already. A place to stay, food to eat, clothes to wear. You have given him more than anyone else did. But now you are allowing him to just wallow in grief and self-pity.
He's not wallowing, he's just... I just can't imagine going through what he's going through. Losing Mom, his best friend, and losing his fiancée. Hannah was the only person I ever saw make Sean smile.
You lost your mom, too.
Yeah, but not like Sean did.
I don't know.
He was closer to her than I ever was. He's the only person I know who's his best friend twice. I know you didn't know him before Anna was in the picture, but the difference is night and day. There's never a day that went by where he didn't tell everyone in the room he loved them. I remember there were days he would tell me that every time he left the room. Now, I remember the last time I heard him say those words. And the last time we shared a hug. Anna made him a better person. Because of her, he had hope and ambition. Right before Anna died, Sean had come up with this plan that he was going to open his own food truck. Why? No one knows. He hated the brief time he worked in the food industry, but he got a loan and opened his own food truck. He was completely convinced that he was going to make enough to pay off the loan and enough for him and Anna to survive off. No matter how crazy of an idea that was, to just wake up one day with a massive loan on a whim. She supported him. She may have disagreed with his decisions and made sure he knew her opinion, but she never left his side. Now that she's gone, he's back to where he was before her, but worse. Between that and his hospital bills, he was left with nothing. He needs to get his shit together. God knows he needs it. But I don't know if I could be the one to tell him.
I understand that it's tough. But you're going to regret it if you don't tell him we're moving. If you wait, he'll feel blindsided and betrayed. I'm off tonight. How about I sit him down and see what's going on inside his head?
What do you mean?
I'll just see what I can do. I'm going to school for mental health counseling.
No, that won't work.
It might be nice for him to finally be able to talk to someone about everything.
Who's this to talk to anyone about Anna?
If you won't tell him we're moving, this is all that I can do.
Fine. But when he refuses to
Do
talk,
you trust me?
yes, of course.
It will all work out. Just have a little faith.
It's work.
That leak must be bad.
Huh? Oh, yeah. What time did you say that movie started?
3:30, I think. So cool, leave it in a minute.
Yeah, just let me grab my purse. So
Okay, cool.
Okay. Gotta go to work.
okay, be safe.
See you tonight. Hey, enjoy the movie.
Sure will.
You ready?
Wait, are you?
That's a bit concerning.
Oh no, it was super cool. Sort of a movie buff like me. After the movie was over, we stood in the lobby and talked for probably 20 minutes. Then I realized the phone was dead and I didn't have a charger or anybody to call you, so he offered me a ride. Said he lived not too far from here. Talking about it out loud makes it seem a bit...
Concerning?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you made it home safe.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans for tonight?
Not really.
Cool. Did you maybe want to play a board game or something?
You know, I'm always down to play a board game. As long as it's not Monopoly.
Good idea. Jeremy's still won't play any games with us after how bad he lost last time. Ugh. Sorry? Luke?
No.
Oh, how about your old chessboard? I don't know the last time I've seen it being used. If not, we could play...
No, chess is fine. I haven't played in a while.
Great. Are you any good at chess?
Not really.
Me either. This should be interesting. Doesn't matter. You finished setting up. I gotta check this. Hey, Jeremy, what's up?
Finally, I've been knocking for like 5 minutes.
Sorry? Why didn't you just come in?
Remember? I don't have a key.
Right. I forgot.
Playing chess? Without me?
No, me and Liz were about to play a game.
Oh. Moving on already?
What? No,
I'm joking. It's okay. You want to play a quick game?
she'll be back in a minute. I don't want her to think.
Just real quick. You usually don't last long anyway.
Wow, you've never made that joke before.
Get over here and let's play.
Fine, fine.
Again, didn't we just talk about you doing the same moves every time?
Be careful what you say. I've gotten better.
I doubt it. Where's your brother?
He's at work. One of his properties out of leak or something.
Sounds like fun. How's he doing?
He seems to be alright.
And you?
Without me.
How are you doing?
What you mean?
Are you feeling okay? I mean, it's been almost a year since
Check.
Easy fix. Your turn.
What's going on? Great, by the way.
That's surprising.
What do you mean?
Well, I love you, but you don't seem to be the one to always see things through.
That's not true.
You remember that time you told me you were gonna build a shed in the backyard?
Oh, yeah.
For 8 months, you slowly built pieces for it, but never got anywhere near finishing. Those wooden planks sat in our backyard forever before you decided to get rid of them.
Okay. That's just because I haven't had time to do it. That's all.
My point is, maybe you should start focusing on something else, like getting a job and saving up for your own place.
I don't want my own place. I like it here.
You've always hated sleeping on couches.
It's not so bad now. Plus, it's a lot more comfortable than it looks.
think it's been a year coming this June, and you need to...
Check.
It would be great if you had a place to call your own.
I'm not talking about this with you. Now it's your turn. Check.
Guess what?
That's where he moves.
What? No way. Check.
I knew you were going to do that. Checkmate.
How the hell do you do this every time?
Maybe we should find a new game to play. One that's less challenging for you. Sorry. Clue. No. Ooh, how about...
Jerry wants to know if you want pizza from Franklin's or Gino's.
That sounds good.
Which one?
Gino's is fine.
Gino's? You hate Gino's. So Franklin has that stuffed crust you like.
Yeah, but they're a franchise now. It's not the same anymore.
They opened 2 more locations. They're not a franchise.
They opened 6 new locations.
That still doesn't make them a franchise.
What do you consider a
A
franchise?
corporate office building.
It has to have an office building to be considered a franchise? How does that have any correlation?
I'm just saying that there's no way Franklin's is that bad.
I promise you it is.
All right, but enough for you to change your mind? You don't change your mind about anything. You always refuse to eat anywhere new. So it doesn't make sense. Them opening a few new stores wouldn't make you start going to a place you used to hate.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I wasn't allowed to change my opinion about food.
Who are you talking to?
What?
I heard you talking to someone when I got off the phone.
I was talking to myself. Trying to remember how to play.
Okay. You want a drink?
I'll take one.
I can't believe you eat at Gino's now. Their pizza is always so greasy. You end up drinking more of it than you eat.
Seriously, not that bad.
It's been so long since the last time I played. Remind me, who goes first?
Like always goes first. You're right.
Why should be black? Is there a strategy there?
No, it's just preference.
Are you sure? I'm not already losing by going first, am I?
No, I just always plays black.
And you always get beat.
Don't sit there!
Huh?
Sit across from me. It'll be easier to play.
Oh. Oh, right.
Thank you.
Ready to be destroyed?
Big talk for someone who drinks light beer.
I hate that anyway.
I don't think we have an IPA. They taste like crap, but if you want, I can
No,
call
this
Jeremy.
is perfectly fine.
This one can only move.
Diagonal. They can't just jump over any knock.
Gotcha.
Not a good move. If she's smart, she'll move her king to B4 and take your... Yeah, she sees it.
Maybe I'll win after all.
Don't count on it.
How'd the movie go?
It was fine. seemed more like a spectacle than anything else, you know?
How so?
It was one of those movies with a simple setup and that's it. Nothing deep. Which is perfectly fine, like, I enjoyed it quite a bit, there were great things about it, but I don't have to watch it again, you know?
I think so.
I mean, there's only so much you can do about a grizzly bear that finds drugs in the woods and goes on a rampage, you know?
Yeah, I understand. That's how I feel about horror movies.
You like horror movies?
No, I'm not a fan.
Why not?
I don't know. I guess it's because I can never seem to finish them. The classic slashers are fine, but the ones that are about demonic possession and supernatural stuff really get to me. Nothing scarier than that. Your brother and I tried watching this movie a few weeks ago, and he promised it wasn't going to be scary. We get not 30 minutes in, and this woman is climbing up and down the walls on all fours, possessed by some demon. I had to turn it off.
Oh, wow.
Do you see it? How you can win? You've got to think ahead. Look at her pawns. Does it look like something you've seen before? You're getting there. You're so close.
Wait, the king?
It's almost in the perfect spot.
What
Where
about
you
the king?
Nothing.
Bishop to B4. 3 moves.
3 moves.
Huh?
I got you beat. 3 moves.
Yeah, right. There's no way.
And checkmate. Good game.
Huh. You beat me. By a lot, too. I thought you said you weren't any good.
I'm not. I mean, I haven't actually played one in a while.
How'd you want to play? Because you're really good, John.
Anna taught me. She was a real whiz at chess.
Did you and Anna play a lot?
All the time. It was our favorite thing to do together.
Were you the better player?
No. No, I was terrible against it. I always guessed my moves and say it was predictable. Somehow managed to always figure out my game plan. If I even had a game plan to begin with, then I always knew where I was going to go next.
So she was really good.
Best player I know. Although, I'm certain I could play today. Truly play, then I'd be able to kick her ass. Sometimes I stay up in the middle of the night and play chess.
By yourself.
It's nice to know that even if you're by yourself, you're not necessarily alone, you know?
I must think about her all the time. Sorry, I just...
It's fine.
I was very close to my grandmother my whole life. Spent all summer every year with her growing up. After she passed, I remember dreaming of her. Sometimes I dreams were memories of us picking strawberries. Other times they were terrible nightmares. For years, I swear, I saw her everywhere I went. I convinced myself that her ghost was sort of watching over me. I even remember having conversations with her. She even helped me make major decisions, like going to college. Growing up, I always just assumed that she was my guardian angel. God had sent her to me to keep me safe. But as I got older, I struggled with that idea, you know? The idea of whether or not this vision of her I kept seeing was her spirit or a delusion or... I don't know.
What was she?
but it's comforting to know she's looking down on me. I know having her play with me allowed me to be less scared. I know you're not one for this sort of thing, but it gave me some closure.
Sometimes I dream of Anna. Same way you dream about your grandma.
Are they good dreams?
Mostly.
And what about the bad ones?
What about what happened? It's like after you lived the day before she got sick.
Do you see her the way I did with my grandmother?
Yes.
Does this normally happen when you walk past strangers in public? Like, you see her face in a crowd, or do you see her at home? Does Anna seem more like throwing your face, or a stranger?
Can you stop, please, with all your questions?
Of course, I'm sorry. I
I don't want to talk about it. Let's just change the subject.
Sean, I understand that you're upset, but as your friend, it's important to talk things out with someone.
I don't need to talk to anyone. I'm fine. Now, please.
Oh, there's so much. Please, just let me help.
Whatever it is that Jeremy puts you up to, you should just drop it.
Let's talk about what happened and how it makes you feel.
How it makes me feel?
Yes.
What do you want me to do? Tell me that I kill myself?
No, God, that's not
Because
what
trust me, I've had a year to think about it.
You think about killing yourself?
All the time. But I'm not going to do it, obviously. I mean, I wouldn't know how. I know how to. It's just, I thought about it, and it's not an option for me.
What do you mean?
I mean that I don't think about it in the way of actually wanting to do it. Like, sure, I thought about it for the first few months. Like, actually thought about doing it. But then I came to the realization that that's not something I'm capable of doing.
You don't think you're capable of doing it?
No, can't go through with it.
Have you ever attempted to?
Once. It was 1 month after Anna died. I drove down to the old bridge at the other side of town. I just sat there. Someone spoke to me, kept me from jumping off. It wasn't God or anything like that. It was something else. But obviously I didn't do it. And I haven't tried since, so no need to worry.
I understand what you're going through. Oftentimes grief leads us to a place that we never thought we could go. You've lived for so long, forming your life around this one person. And now that they're gone, you have to try and reform what you have left in a new way. Your life is different now. And I'd be lying if I said that you would ever feel the same way that you used to. And I know that's scary, but I promise you that once you try, you'll see that the only thing holding you back was yourself.
Nothing's holding me back. I'm fine.
You're not fine. Anyone can see that. And that's why I'm here to help. I'm so sorry that you're going
Why is it always, I'm so sorry, or I understand how you feel. It's so annoying, you know? It's just people say when they feel obligated to let you know that they feel bad for you. And that's all it is, people feeling bad for you. Everyone feels bad about what happened, but nobody actually cares. It's the same thing repeated over and over again. I'm sorry, and people expect you to either get over it or kill yourself. But nobody thinks of the third option. The option where you're stuck. Stuck in between killing yourself and moving on. This purgatory, this fucking hell of constant numbness where you're too depressed to move on, but too numb to do anything about it. This is why I haven't told anyone. Why I don't talk to people about these things.
You need to talk to someone. It doesn't have to be me if you don't want it to be, but it needs to be someone. You need to tell someone how you feel.
Yeah? I feel like I can't get away from any of it. She follows me no matter where I go. She follows me in crowds, at the movies, when I go on walks, and especially when I'm trying to sleep. And I can't get rid of the thought of her. I've tried so hard, and nothing seems to work.
If you don't want
Do
me
you want
here
her to
tonight,
stay?
leave. It's not a big deal.
Stay. I need you to stay. I need her to stay.
You should try therapy, at least once.
Not an option. I need someone telling me how messed up I am.
That's not what therapy
A
is.
therapist can't stop me from seeing her lying in a hospital bed. She was coughing, struggling to breathe, unable to get more than a few words out. And what's worse is that the doctors wouldn't let me in the same room as her. They said it was too dangerous and that I could catch the virus from just being near her. I had to just watch behind a glass wall, watching her struggle, holding on to whatever life she had left. Last time I saw her, they were putting her on the ventilator. After that, I waited. I spent 2 days in the waiting room. 2 days of just sitting there, wondering if she's going to be all right, till the doctors came out. A therapist can't stop her from going to that damn bachelorette party when she got sick at. We were supposed to get married that Saturday. Instead of having a wedding, we had a funeral. Now, there is nothing you, or me, or some fucking therapist can do to fix anything at this point. So let it go.
I just want to help.
You and everyone else.
What's this?
Nothing.
Is this that book you've been writing? Jeremy was telling me about it.
It's not finished.
What's it called? There's another copy. "'Tis the loneliness thereafter." Interesting title.
It's
What's it mean? It sounds...
stupid,
Oh,
depressing,
artistic.
yeah, I guess.
So what's the meaning?
I don't know.
Come on. You obviously know you wouldn't have written it.
It's just a phrase someone says to make her feel.
What's it all about?
I don't know. A lot, I guess.
Care to tell me a bit about it?
I'm still working on it. It's not done.
That's okay. I'm excited to read it when it's done.
Anything going on with you?
Yeah, actually, I'm really excited because I just got accepted to NYU for my master's program.
That's cool. Is that what the letter you got from NYU said?
Yes.
Congrats. New York seems like an interesting choice. I remember taking a vacation there as a kid once.
Overcrowded.
Overcrowded, but still not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad where we're moving to.
Moving?
Moving?
Yeah. Summer semester starts June 6th.
Oh. How does Jeremy feel about that?
Well, I'm
I mean,
not sure.
I know my brother. He would want you to do what's best for you.
Sean, I don't think she's going alone.
Yeah, he's always been really supportive of my education.
She said leave.
Wait.
Jeremy's going with her.
What?
Jeremy. He's going with you.
Sean. Jeremy, he was...
You are going without. You and Jeremy are moving to New York without me.
I think it's more complicated
earlier, but we didn't think it would be the right time.
When did you all think the right time was gonna be? The day you guys moved?
I don't think you should discuss this without Jeremy here.
I guess I'll finally get my own room.
Sean!
I mean, seriously, how messed up is it that Jeremy has a
Calm
brother?
down! Stop yelling!
You're not gonna calm down. This is bullshit. I can't believe this. I can't go through this again.
I understand that you're upset, but that's no reason to yell.
She
I am
just
here
wants
to help.
Pizza time.
When the hell were you gonna tell me about New York?
What?
Don't what me, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I don't.
New York! When the hell were you gonna tell me that you're leaving me behind?
Let's be civil about this.
Civil? What's civil about any of this? This is so stupid. You've always hated cities and now you're leaving me behind to move to one?
We're jumping to conclusions. Let's sit down and talk about this.
No!
I think it would be best if we all
Sean's
stop for a
acting
second.
crazy. You don't even know what's going on.
I know exactly what's going on. I'm being thrown out of the streets by the only family that still cares for me. Or at least thought cared for me.
We're not throwing you out on the streets.
Yeah? It sure feels like it.
Because you won't let me explain what's actually happening.
Fine. Go ahead, tell me exactly what's going on.
Liz got accepted.
Yes, NYU, we know. Congrats.
We have decided
Without
that
me.
we have
I
decided
can't believe this.
we're getting married.
Married?
I'm sorry we didn't tell you. But we decided that we're going to get married in New York. Surrounded by Liz's family.
Oh, but without me.
Sean, no, of course you're going to be there.
This is bullshit.
I want you to be my best man.
Sean, I understand
That's
so
a
many
lot.
Shut up! Hey, don't tell her to shut up! We're doing what's best for us right now. So calm down and listen to me. I think it's going to be an important conversation for the three of us to talk about what's going to happen and how to make these next few weeks easier.
Seems you two have made all my decisions for me.
No options. We didn't decide anything for you.
What options do I have? Go live with dad at that nursing home? You put him in 5
You
years
made
ago?
that decision together.
No, you made that decision. I told you I don't care where he went. Just like how you don't care where I end up.
So Sean, it's nothing like that. You're not going to have to move in with Dad or any other nonsense.
Well, you're not giving me much time to figure things out. And the fact that I had to find this out from her.
Sean, stop!
This is all just fucked. I can't believe I'd be blindsided by you two like this.
Sean, we'll figure this out together. I'm not going to just abandon you.
I'll figure it out.
What?
I said I'll figure it out. It's not the first time I've been kicked out, isn't that
That's
right?
not fair. Don't compare this to what Dad did.
Why not? It's like deja vu. Dad kicked me out the day I turned 18, and here I am getting kicked out again.
This is nothing like what Dad did.
You're right. Dad apologized after doing it. It may have taken him 10 years, but he did. He may have been an asshole, but he regretted it afterwards. And yet here you are, following in his footsteps, doing exactly what he said.
I'm not kicking you out. I'm going to help you find a place to live and a job and whatever else you need. I'm not abandoning you. What are you doing?
I'll figure this out on my own.
I know you. You say that you'll figure it out. We both know you're just gonna barely scrape by, doing the bare minimum until someone helps you out. You tried to do the same thing when Anna died, remember?
I'm a grown man. I don't need anyone's help, especially yours.
I think we all need to talk.
What?
Well,
No.
I believe in you. Tell me what it is to care.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have waited. I should have kept you informed about all of this. I will try anything I can to make sure you're not alone. I'll help you figure it out.
I'm tired of you two looking at me like I'm some foster child. Because that's exactly what it feels like.
Never meant to make you feel like that.
If you had given me a chance, I would have had time to maybe find a job in New York or something.
You want to move to New York?
I mean, I don't know why I couldn't go too. I've lived with you all for a year and all of a sudden getting kicked out. If you had simply told me that we're moving to New York and I need to get a job, then I would actually want to help. Instead, you all jump to the conclusion that I'll be more of a burden than anything else.
Don't say that. You're not a burden. I just worry that New York won't be anything different.
Of course it would.
You've been unemployed for over a year. If you really cared, you would probably have a job and your own place by now. I just don't want to see you be in a situation worse than you already are. I won't leave you. Not without helping you find some solid ground to stand on first. I think if you can prove that you're going to try and find a job and put some real effort in yourself, then I can talk to Liz about you coming with us.
He's giving you a chance.
Seriously?
Yeah. No promises that she'll go for it, especially after what just happened. But I will talk to her if you promise to make a real effort. There's a craft store in Hanover Street that's having open interviews tomorrow. I want you to go and show that you're willing to try. You don't have to accept the job in case you do come with us, but I want you to at least go.
Fine.
Fine?
Yes, fine. I'll go.
Great. I'll go talk about it with Liz.
Sean,
What?
don't screw this up.
Here it is.
Oh, thank you. You have the address?
What?
The address for the bachelorette party. You made the reservations, right?
Here it is. It's for Ruby's at 6 o'clock. For you and the girls.
Sounds great. I'm super excited. We're headed to Sarah's place first for pictures.
The limo will pick you all up from Sarah's house. And then 14th Street, so you all can hit up the bars afterwards. And I'll text you the number of the limo driver so you can call them whenever you want picked up.
Okay.
Do you have no cash?
Yeah, I should.
Here, just in case.
I'm fine.
You can call me if you need anything.
What are you doing tonight?
No, me and some of the guys are having a little bachelor party. It's nothing fancy, but we're probably just gonna go to Chris's and watch football. Probably play some poker.
Sounds fun.
It's nothing like your bachelorette party, but yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're celebrating on the way.
No pizza, beer, and poker.
Could it get any better than that?
Is your brother gonna be there?
Who, Jeremy? You know I'm definitely careful, piece of beer for me.
Yeah, but I just figured it would be good to invite him at least. I know you two haven't been on the best terms for the past few few years.
It's not like we don't talk. I talk to him like once a week. Maybe.
Yeah, but I just figured it would be good to get closer with him again.
We're close.
Yeah, but you're not brother close.
That's neither here nor there.
I'm just saying that you should catch up with him sometime soon.
Yeah, I suppose.
Seriously, I think it would be good. He's practically the only family you have.
I have you.
You don't want to be dependent on me for everything, do you?
Obviously not.
Then you should put some effort into reconnecting with him on a regular basis. Not just when you see something in the news and you want someone to rant to.
Yeah. Maybe.
Please, just try. For me.
You're gonna be like, go.
Right. Thank you so much for doing this for me. The girls were very appreciative too.
Don't mention it.
I can't wait to marry you. I better get going.
Wait, did you remember to grab a mask? You don't want to touch the virus that's been going around.
Sarah probably has one in the car.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I'll be fine. What's the worst that'll happen? I've got to go. I'll see you later at the hospital.
Alright. Wait. What did you say? Did you say hospital?
Sucks we won't be able to walk down the aisle. I was really looking forward to it.
Where are you saying that?
Saturday, June 12th. What was supposed to be our wedding
Yeah?
became our funeral.
Stop!
It's too late, Sean.
No, no, no!
You caused this.
What?
I'm dead because of you.
It's not my fault!
Just like it's your fault. Mom's dead.
How did you say that? Anna? Anna, stop! It's happening again.
Hey, John, hey! You okay?
What's going on?
I think he was sleepwalking or something. You're just standing there, staring at the front door.
I didn't do it.
What? Here. Just lie down. We'll try to get some sleep. And that interview in a few hours.
Yeah. Okay.
What's going on? I heard screaming.
He's sleepwalking or something.
Is he okay?
It's fine. He's sleepwalking.
Again?
Yeah. I'm worried about it.
I know you are. I just pray he gets some help soon.
I was thinking if you wanted to, we could go.
I'm busy.
What are you working on now? Is it that new book, Thereafter, or whatever it's called?
No, it's something else.
What is it?
I got an idea for a new book, so I'm working on some of the details.
Oh,
Did you want to help with some ideas?
actually, I wanted to see how the job interview went this morning. Maybe we can celebrate or something.
What?
The job interview at the craft store.
Oh, right. I didn't go.
You what?
I've been busy.
What's more important than this job interview, Sean? And what about your promise to Jeremy?
I couldn't sleep last night. I had another really vivid dream, and after I woke up, I couldn't go back to bed. So I started writing the book.
Sean, I think it'd be best if you stop hyper-fixating and think about things that matter, please.
I am. This matters to me.
That job interview was your chance at going to New York.
Jeremy's a pushover. He's gonna let me go either way.
That's not... You see, this is part of your problem. You have this idea that everything is going to get handed to you. You don't care for your future because you know someone's going to help you out in whatever situation you're in. Seriously, what happened to you? You used to never be like that.
Stop yelling.
Good! You're not yourself anymore. I miss the old you. The you that would go jogging every morning because you hated sleeping your day away. The you that would jump at any chance to help a friend out if they needed it. The you that actually had friends. You used to have dreams, hopes about the future that were real. Now you just sit there on that ugly little couch.
What about you?
I'm not the one mooching off my brother.
He does it because I'm struggling. And because he loves me.
Does he?
Of course he does!
When's the last time you told him you loved him?
I don't know! I shouldn't have to!
You should!
Well, what do you know? You come to me, nagging me about all this shit, but you do shit I... If anything, you mooch up with me. You're more in my way than anything else, so why don't you go find something else to do?
Because I'm dead! It's been almost a year, Sean, and you can't seem to let me go. I don't exist anymore. I'm not real.
Not real.
You need to stop treating me like I'm her and start treating me like what I actually am.
And what are you?
I'm you, Sean. I'm what kept you from jumping off that bridge a year ago, and you know it. It wasn't Anna or God or anything like that. It was you. You kept yourself from jumping by making me.
That's not...
It's true, Sean. That's all I am. I'm just a figment of your imagination. Something you created to keep yourself from doing something stupid. And once you created me, you couldn't get rid of me. I am not the Anna you knew and loved. I'm just the Anna you needed to keep yourself occupied.
I don't need you to keep me from killing myself.
Stop lying to
If
yourself!
you go!
I wish I could help you. I really do. But there's not much more I can do if you won't listen to me.
Goodbye!
Hey, you're home early. Assume the interview went by quick.
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm fine. Just tired.
Have to get used to that. You're gonna start working again. Speaking of which, how'd the interview go? Did you get the job?
I don't know. They said they'd call me back.
No. Well, I'm glad you went. It's all that matters. Showing some initiative.
Yeah.
What you doing on the computer there?
Nothing.
Maybe when we get something to eat? Not sure if there's anything left in the fridge for us to go. You still got leftovers from the steakhouse here.
I'm fine. I ate earlier, so I'm not that hungry. If you want, you can go get food without me.
Probably best if I wait for Liz to get home. Hey, what time did you say your interview was? Sean.
What?
You didn't go to the interview, did you?
I told you I did.
An old classmate of mine owns that craft store. She said you never showed up.
What? Obviously, she's just...
Did you go or not?
No.
Why? All I asked you to do was go to that interview, that's it. What? What's your excuse?
First off, don't get so aggressive. Let me speak. I was tired, okay?
Doing what? What was so important that you stayed up and missed your job interview?
I don't know. After you woke me up, I couldn't go back to sleep. So I tried watching a movie and it gave me an idea for a new book.
A new book? You skipped the job interview to pretend that you're writing a book? You haven't even finished the first one, you're already trying to write a second one?
Well,
Jesus Christ, that is just about the stupidest excuse I've
I'm
ever-
tired, okay?
You know how tired I am. That doesn't give me an excuse to stay at home and write some stupid fan fiction.
It's not fan fiction.
You know you're almost 30, right? Almost 30 with no job because you stay up all night watching TV or writing that stupid book you're never going to finish. I mean, holy shit! And you lied to me too. That's low. No? No, that's pathetic. You're pathetic. I don't deserve this. I am here working 50 hours a week just so I can feed and house both you and Liz.
Liz doesn't have a job either.
Liz is going to school. On no level can you compare yourself to her. She actually has a plan. A real plan. If you were going to school to do something good with your life, then fine. I would be more than happy to help pay your way through school. But you're not doing anything with your life.
That's not fair.
Your bullshit excuses are exactly why I don't want you coming with us to New York.
You don't want me to go?
Sean, I didn't talk to Liz. I wanted to make sure that you were going to follow through with your promise. And you know what? I'm glad I didn't, because it would have been embarrassing. I can't trust you to do anything.
Don't put this on me. You should have come to me when you found out you were moving.
You're right. I should have, but I wasn't sure how to tell you because I knew you were going to react the way you did.
You don't know that. I would have been angry if I had to find out from someone else.
Yes, you would have. You would have blown up just like you did yesterday.
You don't know
I
that.
do, though. You've always gotten so upset, jumping to conclusions before anyone has any time to explain. You've done it your whole life. You are so predictable.
Shut up!
Face it, Sean. I've supported you for a year now, and I'm rarely ever here to thank you.
And I've supported you for over 8 years. I spent my life looking after you because our father wasn't man enough to do it himself. I asked to simply sleep on your couch while I grieved my dead fiancé, and now I'm the bad guy? I never got to play sports or go to movies with friends or do anything anyone else my age was doing. I had to grow up, so you didn't have to.
I didn't ask for any of that.
You didn't have to. I knew what I had to do to protect my little brother, and so I did it.
If I could go back in time, then I would. I would have done whatever I could to help you out. I would have rather shared that burden with you than you have to carry it all on your own.
I wouldn't want that of you.
Why?
Because you were a child. You barely understood what was going
I
on.
knew exactly what was going on. With Mom, with Dad.
This isn't about Mom.
It kind of is.
How?
Because it's been 15 years since Mom died, and you still won't talk about her. Not to me, not to a therapist, no one.
Maybe I don't want to talk about her. Maybe I'm just trying to move on.
So you're trying to move on from Hannah?
You motherfucker.
You not hear yourself, Sean. Every time you open your mouth, it is just constant shit coming out. You tell yourself these excuses to make yourself feel better about ruining other people's lives because you can't seem to get it together.
Oh, so now I'm ruining your life.
You are so damn
Fuck you!
Liz and I were nice enough to let you stay with us for a year now.
And it seems you hated me every minute of it.
That is not true!
Yes, it is. Admit it. You hate me living here. You hate me sleeping on the couch.
You know what? You're right. I do hate you. I hate having to take care of you all the damn time when you should be out there with your own job, making your own money, and sleeping at your own place. But you know what? I do it because I love you. Because I care for you. You're my big brother, and I will do anything to help you out. And I have. I don't ask for much from you because of what you've been through. Losing Mom when we were
Stop
kids.
talking about Mom!
There you go again, shutting out your problems. You refuse to talk about anything bad that's happened to you.
Because I have the right to not talk about things I don't want to!
You're never gonna get better! Do you understand that? You're gonna end up just like Dad.
Why would you say that? I'm nothing like him.
I went and gave Dad a visit this morning.
Good for you.
God damn it, listen to me for a minute. He's not doing well.
So he lives in a nursing home, he's fine.
Sean, he has liver cancer.
Maybe because he hasn't got a day without drinking his body weight since Mom!
I know.
No, he never used to drink. He only started after Mom died. After that, I don't remember him ever leaving his room. Other than to eat or go to the store to get more beer. Most of the time, he wouldn't even bother to put it in the fridge. He would just leave it next to his bed. So we didn't have to get up every time he wanted another one. He would just lie there, on his bed, watching reruns, rotting away like a bad apple.
He left you to take care of me. He left a 14-year-old to take care of a 9-year-old. You lost some of the best years of your life. You went and worked 2 jobs, while also going to school, to make sure I was fed and taken care of. You did this until I graduated high school, because someone asked you to, but because I wouldn't have survived if you hadn't. And because of that, I owe my life to you. To this day, I have yet to come up with the words to tell you how much I appreciate you. I can only do so much for you now. And I wish it was different. But that's not how the world works. And you need to understand that, no matter how much it sucks. I am so sorry for what happened to Anna. I seriously couldn't imagine what it would be like to go through something like that. Losing your fiance is a horrible weight to bear. But it shouldn't weigh you down anymore. Anna would want you to move on. She would hate to see you like this.
That's not fair. You have no idea what she would want.
Come on, you know it's true. Mom and Anna both would want you to get
Stop
better.
talking about them like you know what they would want!
What?
What do you mean?
I mean, what do you want? Do you want to just sit on this couch for the rest of your life? Because that's all you've been doing for the last year. Sitting there. Just like Dad used to do. You've become so much like him you don't even realize it. You're running away, Sean. Decaying. Just like Dad.
Don't compare me to him.
What is it you want?
I don't know!
And that's your problem. You have no idea what to do. What you want. You don't have any self-purpose or meaning. Life isn't just going to walk in the front door and slap you in the face with meaning. You have to go find it. You have to find purpose. You have so much of your life ahead of you.
No. No, my life ended when I was 14, when Mom died. And then 10 years later, I was okay again. But then I died a second time. When Anna died, I died too.
There's nothing that I can tell you to make the pain of the last year go away. All I can do is beg for you to get up and try. Try to get your life back. You were worth more than the guy that lives on this couch. If not for me, or for Anna, or for Mom, then try for yourself. The first thing Dad asked me when I visited him this morning That's how you were doing.
What did you say?
I lied. Told him you were fine. After that, he said, I always knew he would be. True soldier that kid is. He'd walk on the front lines by himself with no fear on his face. Everything he's been through, I'm not sure how he's still pushing on. And he's right. You always were the strongest person I've known. After that, he asked me to promise him something. He asked me to promise that I make sure you become a better man than he ever was. And I told him you already were.
Do you remember the old football we used to throw around growing up? It was the kind of football that was so worn down, the leather had gone completely gray. You were young, so doubt you remember it. We lost that football in the trees behind the house. You, Dad, and I were throwing it around. She wanted Dad to show you how to kick it. First, you gave it your best try. It only went like 20 feet. Dad, being the show-off he is, kicked it, and it took one too many bounces, and ended up past the tree line. The woods weren't particularly big or anything. For the life of us, we couldn't find that ball. We looked for a solid hour before Dad told us to give up and come inside. You threw a fit. You cried all through dinner. So, to shut you up, Dad said we'd go to the store and get a new one. Conveniently, Mom would pick something up too, so we went home together. Dad was driving, Mom in the passenger seat, us in the back of the car. We made about halfway there before Dad thought he could make it through the intersection before the light turned red. I don't remember everything, but I remember the car next to us coming to a stop and us speeding ahead. Dad said, "We're gonna make it." And Mom was telling him to stop, yelling at him to stop. But he just repeated, "No, we're gonna make it." The next thing I saw was the red pickup slamming into our passenger door. Our car flipped and landed upside down in the ditch. You went unconscious immediately, but somehow had nothing more than a concussion. They said that when we hit the ground, my body acted as a sort of cushion for you. They've broken my arm and a few ribs, saved your life. Dad was also injured. But Mom, she was the only one still not in the car after we got hit. The rest is a big blur of lights and sirens, random strangers trying to comfort us. And the very surreal image of Dad on his knees next to Mom's body. The first few months I blamed you for what had happened. But we didn't whine about that fucking football. But you were a child. You barely understood what was going on. And the way Dad responded to the whole situation sort of made it easier to blame him. It all makes sense, right? I mean, he kicked the ball into the woods. He decided to run that red light, and he decided to quit being a father after that day. He made it so easy to hate him. I always loved what he became. treated us like we were a nuisance. Like, if he could go back, he would have rather us died in that wreck than that Mom survived.
You don't actually believe that, do you?
I did. I hardly understood why. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that's not what he would have wanted. He would rather himself die in that wreck, if it meant all of us survived. We're the same in that aspect. I know when it came to Anna, I wouldn't have hesitated to trade my life with hers. I would have swapped places with her in a heartbeat, even if it meant the world only had her for a little bit longer. I would give up the rest of my life right now, just to spend 10 more minutes with her. And I know that's exactly how Dad felt. And I can't blame him for that. And I need to stop blaming myself too.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I'm scared.
That's okay.
Liz and I are both here to help. I know.
I'll call a buddy of mine from work. He's been looking for a new roommate for a few weeks now. And I'll get you another interview at the craft store. It'll at least help you pay for rent and for food for the first couple months so you can find a better place.
That would be great. I still don't have a car though.
I do have an idea.
What is it?
That's a pickup.
The one that's missing its front bumper?
It still runs.
That thing has like 300,000 miles on it.
It's that or Uber.
Fine.
There's one more thing about the truck.
What?
Dad still has the keys. But he obviously can't drive it anymore. So, you would have to go visit him. I could go with you if you wanted. Make things easier.
No. I can do it on my own. I should do it on my own.
Okay. I'm gonna go call that friend of mine and make sure he's still got a room he can rent out.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
kitchen. Then we'll should be back tonight to get everything else.
Let's finish loading the stuff up into the truck so we can stop by his new apartment. Help him finish unpacking. John, there's one more box in the kitchen, I think. You grab it real quick and log up.
There we go. Leaving. Finally got me on place. It's nothing fancy like we used to own, but it's mine. That's what matters.
I'm so happy to see you moving on.
The craft store doesn't pay great, but it'll hold me over until I figure something else out.
That's okay. One step at a time. You're taking the chessboard with you?
Yeah. I figured I'd start playing again. Maybe I'll finally get good enough to beat you.
You already are good enough. You just never realized it. I'm so proud of you and what you're doing. I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Are you sure you're ready?
Yeah. And I couldn't have done it without you. You were always there, pushing me to be better. I just didn't see it until now. Thank you. I have to go now. I see it now.
What do you see?
My turn. 3 moves ahead.
I love you.